Tonight you understand how to sleep safely. You know about walls, you know about doors, you know about locks, alarms, memory foam, and temperature control. But go back 100,000 years. No houses existed, no locks existed, no alarms existed. No one could protect themselves with a brick wall. And yet humans still slept. Every single night early humans closed their eyes. They became completely unconscious. They lay down in the open world, totally defenseless. To sleep was to enter a state identical to death for 8 hours. And in the ancient world, being dead to the world meant becoming an easy meal. Evolution usually eliminates vulnerability, but it kept sleep. It kept the ultimate paradox of survival. Imagine waking up in a world before safety. No bedrooms, no flashlights, no police, no shelters, just your small tribe, the tall grass, the darkness, and the constant presence of monsters. Every day was a fight to survive the daylight. But the true terror began when the sun went down. The African savanna did not sleep at night. It woke up. Huge predators owned the darkness. Saber-toothed cats with knives for teeth. Giant hyenas that could crush human bone like twigs. Massive lions that tracked the scent of primate blood through the brush. You are a fragile ape with no claws, no fangs, and terrible night vision. To lie down on the cold dirt was to offer yourself to the food chain. Before we walked the ground, we belonged to the trees. Our ancient ancestors slept in the canopy like modern chimpanzees. They bent branches into nests, high above the reaching jaws of the forest floor. The trees were a sanctuary, a physical barrier between primates and the heavy predators below. But the landscape changed. The forests shrank into open grasslands. Food forced us down. We had to leave the safety of the branches and learn to walk on 2 feet. And with that transition came the ultimate horror. We had to learn to sleep on the ground. The first generations on the savanna faced nights of pure, unadulterated terror, exposed to every shadow that moved in the tall grass. Humans did not survive by being stronger than the monsters. They survived by changing the rules of the environment. The first great game changer was fire. Fire was not just for cooking warmth. Fire was a weapon of psychological warfare against the dark. Predators feared the flame. They hated the light. A crackling ring of fire created a physical barrier, a border that separated the human world from the wilderness. Inside the light, you could breathe. Outside the light, yellow eyes watched from the shadows. The fire turned the pitch black into a fortress, but the fire needed to be fed. It could not protect the tribe alone. The second layer of defense was the sentinel. The tribe realized that total group unconsciousness meant total group death, so they stopped sleeping all at once. They evolved a system of asymmetrical sleep schedules. Someone was always awake. While the hunters slept, the elders watched. While the mothers rested, the young adults guarded the perimeter. The tribe functioned as a single, multi-eyed organism that never fully closed its eyes. If a twig snapped, a sentinel hissed. If a shadow shifted, a spear was raised. This collective watch changed everything, turning a vulnerable group of individuals into a defended camp. Our brains literally rewired themselves to survive the night. Early humans did not experience the deep, unbothered sleep we take for granted today. They evolved to have lighter sleep stages, keeping one foot firmly planted in reality. The human brain retained an ancient radar system that stayed active while the body rested. The slightest unfamiliar sound, a low growl, a heavy footstep, or the sudden silence of insects, would instantly trigger a massive spike of adrenaline. You did not wake up slowly. You woke up fully alert, heart pounding, ready to fight or run in a fraction of a second. Today we sleep safely in our modern rooms. We look at the dark through glass windows. We think a bad night of sleep means feeling tired at the office, but your anxiety in the dark is not a glitch. It is a feature. It is the lingering echo of a biological defense system forged in blood and fire. We are only here because our ancestors endured the terror of the savanna. They watched the shadows, kept the fire burning, and stood guard through the darkest nights of prehistory. We inherit their survival, resting peacefully under the protection of walls that took 100,000 years to build.